Howdy, folks. Sorry, David. Texas kicks in every once in a while. I got to do that. But
Hey, say it loud and say it proud, son.
that's all I got. Howdy, folks.
Hey, didn't you wear that shirt earlier this week?
Oh, come on now. You promised you weren't going to say anything. You know, I actually love this shirt. When I saw it, I bought 17 of them.
Yeah,
because I liked it
you're
so much.
monk.
This is the 13th one I've had on today. But we are back here. We've had a pretty cool week this week. We've been talking to speakers. We've been talking to coaches. We've been talking to
people.
Yoga type people, all sorts of people. So we've learned a lot of things, and we've not done yet. We never quit learning here on All In, because Lord knows we have a lot to learn, but we're blessed that we have people that can help us out here in studio. Next up, Miss Toby Brand. Toby.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Toby Brand, what a great name to have. Toby Brand.
Thank
She
you.
wins the coolness factor.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is that a professional name? Or is that your?
That's my name that my mother and father gave me at birth.
You were predestined to get into this stuff of what you're doing. So you've done a lot of stuff, but you have more stuff on the horizon. So I'm going to back up just a little
Okay.
bit. I haven't talked to a lot of people who've done podcasts,
Okay.
and you have experience with that.
Yes.
So what's the subject on your podcast?
Well, the podcast, when I first started podcasting, I was just an amateur, and I just started using Spreaker.com. I called it the Bold Life Series, and I was sharing a lot of wisdom. I was interviewing people.
The Bold Life Series.
Yeah, just
Ooh.
being bold.
Yeah.
And I had some people that I really admire that were very successful, and they said, you know, you're doing great, and they were giving me feedback. So I taken it to a whole new professional level, and I got branding, I got consulting, and that'll be launching pretty soon too.
Is that with a new name? You sticking with the same name?
No, the Optimized You, and it's all about rewiring your mind frame, your heart frame, and your soul frame. And I'll be interviewing people. Got a whole list of people that have confirmed and said yes to me interviewing them. So I'm really excited.
Okay, so early on when you said you were doing this as an amateur, then you were able. One thing I think is really cool. It sounds like you were able to. Some mentors found you.
Yes.
Instead of you finding them, you knew who they were, and you realized, okay,
Yeah.
I need to listen to this.
I reached out to some people that I knew that I wanted to be my consultant and mentor me and do all my coaching. And so I listened to their podcast, and I started working with them, and it's really exciting. It's a lot of fun.
I think something else that's important to remember, though, and I don't know if it's now, I'm guessing it may be, but at some point you're going to be a mentor to someone else.
I am a mentor to
I
people.
kind of thought you might be.
Yeah.
So how is that? I mean, the mentoree becomes the mentor.
I love mentoring people. I love, just sharing and them trusting me to guide them and seeing them move forward where they want to go. It's a beautiful process.
It's like raising kids.
Yes, yes.
And then I mean, it's just a trickle down. Then they're going to end up. You'll be like a grandma mentor when they start mentoring.
Yeah.
Grand mentor. Is that right, Dave? Is that a word?
I think that is. Does your mentee, do they like go and get your dry cleaning and stuff like that?
No. That's intern.
Oh,
that's a whole.
Stewart.
That's where Stewart is
There we
right
go.
now. Okay, so we're visiting with Toby Brand here. We were talking about where she started as an amateur podcaster, rolling into professional podcaster, but there's other stuff going on with you as well.
Absolutely,
So let's hear a little bit. How else can we learn what you have to offer?
Well, I'm a transformational stress management consultant.
Okay, stand by. You're going to have to get in a little deeper on transformational.
So what I do is I integrate transformational stress management programs in companies, the backbone of companies, to help them create healthier, more productive employees. Not only does it help their employees, but it increases their profits. It's costed companies in corporate America billions and billions of dollars because of stress-related illnesses. So I'm very passionate about stress management, but what I've taken it to a whole new level and have created my own little niche called transformational stress management because of some of the things that I've studied and got certified on, and only that I practice myself. What I teach, I do myself, and it works because I've had issues with stress way in the past, and I've overcome some pretty severe stress related illnesses, and now that's what I'm doing, and blessing people with that.
So it's sort of like I like the program so much I built a company around it.
Absolutely.
To help other people.
Yes.
So I know a lot of times businesses there's wellness programs and other things where they actually get to save some money on health insurance. Is yours something like that, or do we know that yet?
No, I mean I went to school to be after college, after studying international business marketing, I went to be a holistic practitioner. I've studied emotion code practicing and all these things. But what I do, it's way more than nutrition. It's a lot. It's to me, it's much bigger than wellness. Wellness is a piece of it, but they get some skills to really manage themselves within and heal within. Their nervous system, their mind, certain parts of their brain. A lot of the things that I teach help them rewire their brain, so they can be productive and happy and healthy. And
is this something can you do on a small? Nobody's going to just jump in. I mean, you know a lot of stuff. But can you minimize it just a bit to where it's almost like a train the trainer type deal, where you can take somebody within a company and give them just a couple of things that they could pass on to their staff? Or do you need to be there talking to everybody?
I do workshops.
You do workshops?
I do workshops.
Okay.
I do one-day workshops with companies, sometimes 2-day workshops. I'll travel around and work with any company, and I'll do workshops, go in and teach their employees transformational stress management that will help them be more productive and perform better in the workplace. Not only that, but they can take it outside of work and take it anywhere.
Yeah, so they can take it into their life. So
it's not just for work, it's for every area
aspect of your life.
Yeah, because it's all connected. We're all connected. Everything we do, think, and how we behave, it's all connected. And most of society is in sympathetic overdrive, a part of their nervous system that's like
sympathetic overdrive.
It's fight or flight, or just like
Well, that sounds like a good thing, Sam. Aren't we supposed to be sympathetic? Just don't throw it into overdrive.
I know.
Yeah, okay. I know it's a whole different way.
What you're talking about is that there's a change physiologically because of the stress.
I'm talking about the nervous system.
Yeah, the nervous
I teach
system.
them about their nervous system,
limiting
and how to
beliefs, and they
balance
make
that out.
themselves sick so that they don't have to take on the next challenge or something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dave's so much smarter than me.
I read, Brian.
Yeah, I know. I hear you always rub that in. But I have really cool guests.
Yes, you do.
So I can learn from people like Toby. So again, we're talking with Toby Brand here, folks. She's got some really good. You have so much. You ought to write a book. How's that? We call that a segue in the business.
Oh boy, did I write a book? Yes.
Yes.
I did write a book.
Okay.
And it's finished, and I'm now working with Wileen Dunn, the woman you just interviewed, and
Right.
she's helping me. I was working with another company, and I decided to transition with her.
Well, let's get into that just because Wileen does a lot of stuff. Did she help you publish this book, maybe?
She is.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, now hang on. We've left one little detail out. What's the name of the book?
It's called Internal Gravity.
Internal Gravity.
Internal Gravity, Becoming Radically Unstuck and Falling Upward.
Falling upward.
Falling up. Going up.
Wow. Okay. Kind of a reverse gravity thing. Okay. So the book is currently. Can I find the book now, or are we just almost there? I know you have a
almost there to publishing it. It's done. It's written, and we're just doing some final touches.
Time for a book tour.
Yes, I'm going to be doing a book launch in Oklahoma, Colorado, Dallas, and New Hampshire.
Okay, now how does New Hampshire fall into this? There's got to be
because
a tie
I've got
there.
some amazing people that I'm connected to up there, and supporters, and there's some people I'm partnering with and collaborating with.
That's pretty cool. You already have all this lined up, and I know you're working on your new website. Give us the name of your new website. It's going to be out here maybe by the time the show airs.
www.tobybrand.com.
Tobybrand.com. You can find her on social media right now, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, right? So check out Toby Brand with that. But soon, you'll be able to go straight from the social media channels onto the website to learn
absolutely
a lot of stuff, including where you're going to be on your book tour, because those 4 states are just the start.
They're just the start.
So will you also be going out speaking specifically on what's in this book?
Yeah, I'll be doing topics out of the book and how I wrote it and the chapters. I could take any chapter and do a full topic on it.
Well, you should be able to. It's your book.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Have you done speaking before on other topics?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
But not in the way that partner with Wileen. I've never done that. I've never had an agent and really getting out there and speaking about a book and being an author, speaking as an author.
But the presentation skills are already there. This is pretty cool because you have this whole Swiss Army knife of tools in your head.
Yes,
of your life experiences. So you've done the podcast, you've written the book, you've done speaking on other stuff, but now that's all going to come together and boom, there you go.
Absolutely.
That's why we're getting a new website to get the word out on all of that.
Yes.
So has the book always been something you wanted to do, or did it just kind of all just come to you?
I went to a book writing boot camp like 3 or 4 years ago, and I was like, I've been journaling and writing for the last 20 years.
The last 20 years?
Yeah, I write. I love writing, and this writing boot camp really inspired me and gave me the courage. There was a guy that was speaking there, and he mentioned a book, and I read it because I'm constantly reading myself. and writing. And I read it, and then it just inspired me. I'm like, I can do this. I can totally do this.
Wow, look at you, just jumped right in there.
I did it.
So, and again, getting back to the whole mentoring thing, you've been able to talk. We have a lot of authors on the show, and I have friends that are authors, and they have a lot of similarities, even though the subject matter may be different. But to me, it seems like the best authors, or at least the ones I know, are readers, just like yourself.
I love to read. I love to write.
So you read to get information, but also maybe writing styles or how to convey your message through your book?
I read personally for just my own mind, my own learning, and just to keep evolving and be a better businesswoman, a better leader, a better everything. That's why I read. But
okay. And I bet maybe that's why people are going to read your book as well.
Yeah.
And it won't be much longer. So tell us again, you're going to be obviously in Dallas because you're around here.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Back to Colorado, Oklahoma, and then New Hampshire.
Yes.
And who knows where else you'll be.
I'm willing to and open to go to other places.
Well,
for sure.
we're all going to keep looking in at Toby Brand, Toby brand.com.
Yes. And connect with me on social media, because that's where I like to connect with people, because I put content, and I'll be doing Facebook Lives again soon.
Oh, good.
I like to connect with people on a personal level, because people. It's great to have a website, and that'll be there, but really just to connect with me and see how I interact with other people and what I put out there.
So are you good about somebody can go to the Facebook, for example, and ask a question, and you'll answer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's awesome, because so many people don't do that, and I think it's important for any business, but it's a no-brainer for your business.
If it's a question worth answering, yes. But
Yeah.
I don't engage in small talk. It's got to be, an important
It needs
question.
to be topical.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that. It needs to be topical at all times. So, this is exciting. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
I mean, you're this close to being a published author. You may
Yes.
already be. You're there.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I feel really blessed, and I'm so excited about using it as a platform to help people.
That's good. Yeah, let people learn from your life experiences.
Mm-hmm.
All the things you've learned in books, and now you get to give back a little bit. Mm-hmm. And as you mentioned earlier, you're mentoring a couple of people. Maybe they're going to be writers as well someday.
Yeah, I've coached, a lot of people that I've coached, it feels like that I mentor them. It feels like that's what I do. Mm-hmm. So I do both.
Well, you're very personal. You mentioned blessed. We're blessed to have you on the show today, because I've learned a lot about you. I am going to check you out on social media, and I'm excited about your new website. But I totally agree too. Websites are more informational, to whereas social media are more personal.
Yes, come to Facebook and connect with me.
Check her out, Toby Brand. Go to Facebook, go to Instagram, go to LinkedIn. Check her out. You'll see her website soon, and get that book, because it won't be much longer now. Toby Brand, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. Nice to meet you. Back here, folks, with you. Thanks for coming back with us. It's been pretty fascinating here, talking to somebody that could do stuff that I could never dream of doing. So many things, but we're talking on this whole book thing right now. Toby Brand, I'm sorry, I forgot to bring your name up again. Toby Brand has done a lot of things in her life and continues to grow daily, like we all should. But she's taken it way over here to the point that she's come up with a book to help others. That's what it's all about. That's what
right.
You've always done in one way or another. But now you actually have a book. So give us an idea. Who needs this book? Is it for just one certain person, or?
Yes, it's for anybody and everybody. In the book, like I said, it's internal gravity, becoming radically unstuck and falling upward. It's about teaching people how to live from the inside out, giving them strategies, wisdom, and lessons, and tools and tactics to do that, to live from the inside out. I mean, from the within, because most people are, letting the outside world dictate everything.
Yes.
Their emotional state, their choices, their decisions. So that's what it teaches them, how to take full ownership in here, right in here, and that's where it all begins.
So it's not a business book by any stretch.
No, but it'll help your business.
It'll help your business a lot, but it's an individual book. It'll help individuals.
Yeah, it's personal development.
Thank you.
Like mindset kind of shifting, right?
Oh, there's a lot of that about teaches mindset, and so taking personal responsibility, teaching. I have a chapter in there teaching people how to not let the world and people disappoint you, taking challenging situations and letting that transform you through consciousness, focus, attention, self-discipline, self-control. And another chapter is the power of your words. Your words are going to keep you stuck, or they're going to move you forward. So your languaging, your communication, and how you speak about things. And it's not about perfection or anything like that. It's just about being conscious, aware, and mindful of how you speak about things. There's a chapter on forgiveness.
Good.
There's a chapter on stress management.
Chapter on grace.
Yes, yes, I talk about that in there. And there's even a chapter on there about learning how to express yourself. A lot of people are really, just not expressing yourself can make you sick. It can make you stuck. So I have a chapter on about expressing and not repressing. Repressed, I talk in there. I wrote in the book about how repressed emotions can make you sick and they can make you stuck. So it goes into detail, and every chapter's got a step-by-step, thing you can apply, and it teaches you how to do whatever I teach in the book in each chapter.
And so the plan is that you'll actually then be doing seminars based on the book, but you could just
absolutely,
you could probably do a whole seminar on one chapter.
Absolutely.
Of the book.
Yeah. All 8 chapters are pretty much like 8 steps to, you can. The first one is taking ownership of your life.
Yeah, we were talking about that out there. Go into that, this whole ownership thing. Take ownership of your mistakes.
Absolutely. Well, it's important because when you make that decision and you decide to take ownership of your life, then all the things that you do will become easier. When you take responsibility for what comes into your life, it gives you confidence, it gives you trust, it eliminates a lot of the stress that we experience when you just take full ownership. And I have to say, really, one of the big things is confidence and trusting yourself. And because when we put that burden and we try to put the burden and the blame on the outside world, then you can't achieve things like that. You can't achieve internal peace and the things that keep you moving forward and growing and evolving in life.
Well, you're always, you as an individual, you're a constant. You're always going to be there. The other people or life experience, but they may not always be there, but you're always going to be there. So if you can build from within, the rest of the stuff, you can handle it.
Yeah.
Or direct it even to. Absolutely.
And taking ownership of your life, it just spills over into all areas of your life. And people like that, and it's just a powerful place to be. It's an attitude, it's a mindset, it's a lifestyle.
Well, I think I'm excited to hear that the book isn't just, you're not just pigeonholing it.
No.
To where it's only for this type of person in this little box.
It's for anybody.
It's for anybody. And it could, I'm real big on personality styles. I don't know if you've done a lot of stuff with personality style workshops or whatnot, but I like when you do the personality styles and the things you can learn from that about different personalities and how they apply within an office environment, but how they also apply within a family unit or a social environment and stuff. Yours is the same type of deal.
Yeah, I talk about emotional intelligence and emotional management and emotional awareness in the book, and it's pretty similar to that. But you got to learn how to deal with your own emotions first before when you learn how to deal with your own emotions and get comfortable with your own emotions, you can handle other people's emotions pretty well.
But it all starts with you.
It all starts with you. Absolutely.
And there's only one me. That's a good thing, though, I would say. Most people would say that. But
thank God.
Take care of yourself before you can take care of others.
Absolutely.
All right. So do you think there's another book in you? I bet there is.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's get this first one up and running.
Yeah.
And get it out there.
I want to write again.
Well, you should write again. You should have a lot of knowledge, and you're the type that you're not done. You're not done learning. You're certainly not done teaching or coaching or leading and stuff. To Toby Brand, by the way, folks. Again, her website is going to be out soon, but she's already up and running hard on social media. Toby Brand, check her out on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and learn more about you and your speaking and everything as well. So do you have anything coming up we need to know as far as any seminars or workshops or any place we can go see you in action, or we kind of waiting to get this book thing going and then?
Yeah, the book, I'm working with Wileen, and so whatever, after the book is done and whatever we do and discover together, and she gets me rolling in that direction for speaking. And then I've got some workshops that I'm doing in Houston in a few weeks.
Wow.
And then my book launches, and that's
You're ready to get writer's cramp. Yeah. Signing those copies.
Yeah.
Okay, so give us the name of the book again.
Internal Gravity, Becoming Radically Unstuck and Falling Up.
I love the whole falling up thing.
I do too.
Can I tell you my gravity joke I heard one time? Totally
Yes.
off. gravity. It's not just a good idea. It's the law.
I like that.
That's my gravity joke, Dave. That's all. That's all. I tell silly jokes.
That's an interesting joke.
She does really serious stuff, and that's we all have our gifts.
Yeah.
And mine may not. My gift may need to be returned.
I think you've got some better jokes than you.
I'm gonna return my yop.
He's an auctioneer, so he has to come up with stuff like that.
I can promise you, if I have any jokes in me, they're better than the one I just told. So, have you always wanted to do this? I mean, did you do other stuff before you got into this? I mean, were you?
I've been a coach.
You could have been a rocket scientist for all I know at this point.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've been a coach for a very long time.
Okay.
I mean, I've been a coach for a long time.
Okay.
And it just, it evolved into all these things. And one day I just, wanted to create something. I wanted to live from a really creative place, do something unique. And I put it all together, and that's what I'm doing.
So when you went to going back to when you went to I asked you about the inspiration, how did you get started on the book? You went to the writer's workshop. Did you go there with the intent to learn how to get all this info out into a book, or did you just go as just wide-eyed, just, hey, what's this all about?
Yeah, well, a friend of mine invited me to go because they knew that I loved writing.
Okay.
And had, talked about writing a book. And then, you have people go, oh, you should write a book.
Yeah.
But I wanted to, and so that's how I discovered it.
Isn't it funny how all the pieces, they just come from all sorts of directions, and they just keep condensing down, and they just help. And you've told a lot of those little stories today on the show, and I think it's fascinating, just the things that you've been through within your past life, present life, that are all leading into your future life, and how this book is going to help guys like me out.
Yes.
So again, Toby Brand, thank you
for
being
so
on All In
much.
today. We
Thank
appreciate it. Best of luck with that book. I don't think you're going to need the luck.
I'll make sure you get one.
You know what you're doing, and we all thank you for it. So thank you to Toby, thank you to you, and go buy that book when it's out there.